My name is Carson. Welcome back to Thrifty Garage, a channel where we do everyday repairs, how-tos, and reviews. And in today's video, we're doing a comparison on our work trucks. Over here on my left, we've got our 2002 truck. We're going to call it our $5,000 truck. We're going to be doing a towing test with our mini excavator on here. And we've got my 2007 Chevy Silverado with the Duramax. We're going to call it our $15,000 truck. And not pictured here will be our 2015 $30,000 truck. So we'll show you some more details as we're driving the trucks around. But basically the premise of the video is we're going to do a miles per gallon loop. We're going to be towing the mini excavator. We've got about, so let's say 12 to 14,000 pounds behind the tow vehicle. We're going to just compare each vehicle, see what does best in our situation. So stick around. It's the next day and we're back at the shop here. We're going to do another final measurement on this truck now that it's sat all night long and rested. On the driver's side, we're about 40¼ inches, maybe a little bit shy on the driver's side. On the passenger side here, we are about 40¼ about exactly the same, honestly. Okay, so we're gonna drop this down and hook up a flatbed. Okay, here we've got the flatbed truck. This one's gonna be a little bit harder to measure. We just disconnected the dump trailer. So we're gonna go right off of this bar right there. And on the rub rail, we're about 37½ inches. And that's actually the bottom of the sticker. It's 37½. Okay, same thing on this side. Bottom of the sticker, we are 37¾ All right. That's getting me hard to measure. Yeah, 37¾ Again, this suspension just came off the dump trailer with a load on it, so it may not be fully unsprung. Let's get this hitch dropped on there. Okay, I'll check our after height. We are at 35½, maybe just a little shy. Passenger side, we're 35⅞. And just noticed one of the disadvantages of taking this out at night. I don't know how you can see that, but you got bugs everywhere, and they're only on this half of the windshield because that half is protected by the arm. But we'll have to give this a power wash when we're done. Okay, let's hit the road. Okay, so we'll do a brief introduction on this 2015 truck before we hit the road. So like I said, we bought this pretty good price, undervalued, and it needed some work. It was a work truck. It needed some upkeep and maintenance, so we put some money into it, put a new driver's seat in, the base cover, some interior things were missing. The front, one of the drive shafts was missing. So we picked this up last year, got it ready for snow, and used this for snow this past winter. It's been a great asset to the landscape company. And this truck's really what turned me on to going gas over diesel. And it's really turned me on to these newer trucks. So I'd like to find another one of these 2015 or newer trucks as our next work truck. But we'll see what we find. Yeah, let's head over to the gas station, fuel this thing up, and get hitting the road. Well, I tell you what, The gas station does not like me. These small little fill-ups, I don't know if it's my credit card or the gas station or what, but I'm getting about 2 fill-ups and then it's kicking my card off. So I've so far burned up 2 cards and just had to go inside to get them to run this one. I had to prepay and that was fine. That was fine. That totally worked. Okay, we're going to reset this. Let's go. Okay, well, I missed recording the hill climb, but this thing actually did a pretty good job. I had to wind up quite a bit and live in the high RPMs, but she went. Well, we got up to about 40, 45 miles an hour. Okay, we're rolling up on our corner here. We'll see how this truck does compared to the Duramax. I think this truck's going to do a lot better than the 2002. Again, I don't know if that's transmission or what. We're definitely coming in faster here, so a lot more confident in our cornering in this truck. We're going to actually let our speed kind of drop a little bit. Got a car ahead of us, as well as we set our pace with the 2002. We were kind of dogging up this hill. Kind of plateaus right here and then it steepens up. So we're going to get on it right now. And the speed's climbing. We're definitely pushing the RPMs up there. 4,000 RPM, 4,500 RPM. It's going to shift. We're just going to stay in this gear. We're 45 miles an hour. We're going to let off this corner. It's high revving still. It's going to shift any day. Definitely sounds better in the Duramax. Sounds like a little more of a workout in this truck. We'll get our speed back up and then we'll see if it shifts for us. Oh, there we go. Finally it shifted. A little bit long to shift there. I love the Allison transmission on the Duramax. I will say that's one big difference between the gas and the diesel trucks. These gas trucks like to live in the high RPMs. That's where their horsepower's at. They don't really have a lot of low-end grunt. Getting started from the stop sign is a challenge in this truck. We'll see how it compares at this 0 to 60 test we got coming up. But yeah, the diesel trucks have the torque down low, not so much horsepower up high. In fact, this truck may even have higher horsepower than the Duramax, but torque on the Duramax just is great for towing, great for getting started, great for getting up to speed, and even a mid-speed punch does really well. Coming up that hill in the Duramax probably got up to speed faster initially, maybe tapered off towards the end as we hit our RPM. Okay, we're rolling up to this 4-way stop. We'll do our 0 to 60 test. Passing the 65 mile an hour speed limit sign, and 60. Not too bad. Well, this truck's definitely still bouncy. We're towing a trailer, and it's just the way it is. I will say this just has the nicest ride of them all. The airbags on the 2007 are a big improvement. If you do have a less expensive truck and you're looking to make a significant improvement, that would be the way to go. Bang for your buck. You're definitely going to be a lot better putting $1,000 into a $1,500 or $15,000 truck than upgrading from a $15,000 truck to a $30,000 truck just for ride quality. I think this truck has some a little bit better reliability, and I think the suspension's just heavier duty. The brakes feel a little bit stronger. So there's a lot of pros. Like I said, I'm really leaning towards these 2015 and newer trucks. They just feel like a sturdier truck, and I feel like in a lot of regards, what we do, we really ought to have like a medium duty truck size for what we do. Using these quote HD trucks, they're still just basically a pickup truck. and we're putting them into, you know, scenarios where they're just working hard than what a pickup truck is designed to do. And I you know, I'm a Toyota fan. I helped Tanner out with the Toyota Fixation channel, and we've always owned Toyotas, and they just have the longevity. And I would love to have a Tundra for the business. Toyota just doesn't make big heavy-duty trucks. And honestly, I think the Tundras, if it had the weight capacity, it'd probably put these HD trucks, give them a run for their money, if they had a little bit better, heavier duty suspension. But as far as longevity, but yeah, these trucks just they require a lot of maintenance because they're not. I don't feel like they're fully built for this abuse for you know, 250,000 miles or 500,000 miles. Like, you know, like a semi truck can go 1,000,000 miles. You know, these trucks can go, you know, 50 or 100,000 miles, and then you're replacing stuff. You know, replacing brakes pretty frequently if you're doing heavy work, and then you're replacing just suspension components every 100,000 miles or so, I guess. But they do the job. It's what options we have. We really have the big three, and I'm kind of leaning towards Chevy, and I know the quirks of Chevys for better, for worse. And yeah, that's my thoughts. So we'll see you back at the pump. Okay, we are rolling up on the gas station here. We are showing 6.2 miles per gallon, and we're showing 25.3 right now miles. And I want to say all three of these trips have been different lengths, so we're definitely going to have to measure out the mileage on Google Maps and then compare all three. And we've got GPS on all these trucks, so we'll find the closest average mileage of them all, and then give you accurate MPG readings based off of actual gallons input on the same miles for the loop distance. So we are rolling in here with 25.6 miles. Okay, we have got 3.97 gallons. So we have 25.7 divided by 3.97 equals 6.4355. So 6.47. 6.47355. So 6.47 miles per gallon. I want to say it's pretty close to what the 2002 did on gas mileage. We'll, like I said, we'll get an average distance and divide it by the miles. I definitely think that was the most gallons put in any tank. Okay, we're back at the shop. We're gonna go ahead and measure this one more time. Just see if this settled in at all. So we've got 34 3/4 inches driver's side. On the passenger side, we've got 36 1/4. And now we've got a little bonus action for you guys. We are going to take out the Duracell Tercel, the $600 and a clutch. We're going to do a MPG loop on this. So I guesstimate, I think I calculated this one time, I think this gets about 20 to 30 miles per gallon. But let's take it on the same loop and see how it does, and then you guys can leave a comment and let us know if we want to do a MPG test with the trucks without the trailer, just dry. So let's hit the road in this. And I'm torturing myself for you guys. This has the only AC in this car is the windows, and we have a high heat advisory today, so I'm gonna be sweating bullets. But we're doing it for the YouTube and my own curiosity.